Hello, folks. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on in. Make yourself at home. We're going to get started just a few minutes early. Just a few early. Make sure you hit that thumbs up as you come in. Share out the stream. Share the stream out. Let's get some folks in here. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in the chat. Checking in the chat so I know who's here. That would be great, so I can say hello to you. So we're going to get started here shortly. Give people time. Hey, Mr. Blue, good to see you. How's the weather up your way? How much did y'all get? Kevin, hey, Kevin, how's it going? Good to see you, sir. I trust you had a good service. That service is tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, so your service is tomorrow for your mom. So I know you'll have a good service. 12 inches. Yeah, we got 8 inches here. So better than the 2 inches of ice we had. I take the snow any day. Yep, 9 o'clock. I think 9 o'clock your time tomorrow, isn't that right, Kevin? I think that's correct, if I remember correctly. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being in. Make sure you say hello in the chat. Have to get you one of these to ride around in, Mr. Blue. Make sure you can get around up there, the big city. Got to get you where you need to go. Oh, yeah. Hey, Southern, how's it going? How's your son doing? Kevin, is he doing better? Southern Coin. Hey, sir, how are you?
Doing good. How are you? I got a new desk mat.
Oh, you did get a new desk mat. Nice, nice.
I ordered 2 of them, one for when I'm at shows and one for my desk. So just wanted something with my logo on it.
Oh, nice. You see, mine has gone from red to black. Yeah. But I'll show you why here. Let me show you.
Then I got my 3D printer working again. I started making some of these.
Nice.
So these are little things I'm planning on shipping out and giving away at shows, and just like if I have a tray when I'm at a show, this fills an empty spot in the tray. So yeah, got my little logo on it. I got transparent PETG that I've been using. So
nice.
Looks pretty. I got a tube making. So
this is a Papa Frank Guido mat. He sent me a mat a couple of years ago. He had a mat and he sent me one. So,
cool.
I like it, but yeah, it helps with the white balance, not being black on the bottom. So
yeah, we're gonna see what happens with this one. This is very gray. So we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah. Well, folks, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you share the stream out. Let's get some folks in here. Maybe we can move some merch. Mama T had a pretty good show today. A lot of people came in. A little bit of merch was moved. We'll see if we can continue that over here. If there's anything that you're looking for in particular, let us know in the chat. You can let us know if you're looking for type coins, world coins, any of that stuff, whatever you're thinking about. There's Felty. Hey, Felty, how's it going?
Hey, Felty. Yeah, this is what I got tonight. This is out of my personal collection. This is what I'm going to attempt to liquidate some of.
That's it, huh?
So, and put it up on Facebook and been dealing with some of that. I got like 15 messages in 5 seconds.
Really?
So, I can't tell you the price if anybody wants the whole box.
What's the price?
$1,800, just over. That is shipped though, because like sticker price in here was over $2,000. I knocked 15% off if somebody wants the whole box. And then $9 to ship the thing. It came out to like $1,870.
There you go. That's a deal.
There's a lot of silver in there. It's about 60 coins. And I'd say probably about 50 of them are silver.
Nice.
And
I must say, I'll be completely honest. I am so done with eBay.
I can feel that.
In my last sell, they took $10 out of it.
Oof.
And that was before it even went into my account.
Yeah, 13% they hit you with. So
I did the math one day. I got hit with like 25% of fees on one thing. Not fun.
thank you, Kevin. I'm getting your emails. Just send them on in here and we'll get you up here, sir.
I'm going to check something real quickly.
Okay.
So if you lose me,
You'll be back.
I'll be back as usual. But
I got you, Kevin. No worries. So your other son had surgery, and this is not the one that was in a car crash. I think I'm tracking now, Kevin. Got you. It's always hard when your kids have stuff done to them. We'll give it just about 8 more minutes. We're going to start right on the dot at 6 o'clock. We'll start. So make sure you share us out. Get some folks in here. Hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to me, especially subscribe to Southern Coin. Make sure you get him because he does host our Saturday trade day. And then don't forget little Felty down here. Don't forget him. Subscribe to him as well. So always a good thing. And if there's anything you're looking for in particular, let me know in the chat. We'll see if we can't find it for you.
Ash's got US stuff. I got foreign. Between the two of us, we got something, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I got US stuff right there. See?
Oh, yeah. Real US type stuff there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is all. That's just 8 reals in un pesos. Yeah, same thing. 8 reals in un pesos. So from 1791 out to 1913.
I am honestly jealous of that. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I got a bunch of 8 reals, but it's only about half a tray of them. So.
And then over here, this is. I can get it in one hand right there. That's quarters through 4s. And at Ben's, we have about 3-4 times that much easy, I guess.
Goodness.
Yeah, he went down a rabbit hole a while back. So probably have a couple of double 2x2, probably 3 2x2 boxes full of reals. It's crazy. Yeah.
I got to pick up another double row box on Saturday just because supply ladies at Knoxville got that. And I got to get some of the big 2.5 by 2.5 2x2s.
Oh.
Other than they're 2.5 by 2.5 flips. You know what I mean?
The big ones like this?
Yeah, the big ones. I used the last 2 yesterday.
Yeah. And the only bad thing about these is you got to turn them sideways in the box because they're so much bigger.
Yeah.
But
well,
they still
work. I have. Let me see if I can find it real quick. That's why I 3D printed these.
Oh,
this
yeah.
One,
3D printed
the lid busted, but it fits the 2.5s and it holds slabs.
Oh, nice.
It'll hold like 16 slabs.
Oh, that's good.
About that many of the double row of the big 2x2s.
Yeah.
With a little bit of space to spare in there still.
Yeah, you can squeeze them in there and make them tight. That's good.
Yeah. It's the first ones, this one especially, has got busted lid. I made the walls too thin, so. But I was trying to sell these at one point, but it's like between my cost of the plastic isn't so much the cost as the electric bill.
Yeah.
And dealing with all that, it costs too much to try to sell one when you can buy a normal slab box for $8 and I'm selling mine for like 20.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I've got plenty of PCGS boxes if anybody needs them. We have those. We sell them for 10. If anybody needs any of those, I got several PCGS boxes we'll let go. There goes the 6 p.m. train. All right, we got 10 people in here. That's good. 4 more minutes and we're going to get started. If you have any questions in the chat, let us know any coin related questions. In 4 minutes, we're going to see where silver goes. Anybody want to take a guess? Put a 1 in the chat if you think it goes up, or 2 in the chat if you think it goes down.
I'm thinking it's going to go down, and that's what worries me.
It's gonna rise quickly, but then it's gonna crash right afterwards.
Yeah, it'll probably like go up tonight, and then tomorrow it'll hit 70. Which is terrible for me because I've bought ounces at like 98 that have not got to me yet.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hey, Ken, how's it going? Ringmaster Ray, hello, sir. Good to see you.
I'll be back
We
in
got,
about 10,
we got 1 for up and 1 for down. Oh, man.
I'm going to go grab dinner real quick. I'll be back about 10, 15 minutes. So,
yeah, no worries. Yeah. Up and down.
You know what's even worse about the silver right now? I'm sitting here and I'm pricing out all my silver stuff on the current rate.
Hey, Ink Man. Yeah, it's a struggle to keep stuff half and half. That's right, half and half. I think it's going up. I think it's going to go up.
I just sold my problem with eBay is I just sold $3 half. And it started out at 85, which was already below melt.
Oh, really? 210? They're closed. They won't be open. They won't be trading. They don't trade on the holidays. What's up with that? Is that the market that's supposed to open at 6 o'clock? 210? We'll keep an eye on it, see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and do good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Oh, there's that $28 half dollar. He just wants $28 for the half dollar, folks.
Only 28?
Yeah, that just pays the shipping, right?
Goodness. The slab's worth more than 28.
Yeah. Oh, just the Chinese side. Okay, I got you, 210.
I have the extra premium for the slab.
You get anybody to move up your way yet, 210? All right, folks, let's just get started. Silver's high demand commodity for manufacturing. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
3,
100%.
2.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Sorry.
What was you counting down there, bud?
Oh, I was off by about a few seconds.
All right. Well, here we go, folks. We're going to take off. Let's go. I said we're going to start right at 6, and we're going to start. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start us off. It'd be me, then Southern, then the Felty, then emails. And if anybody else pops up in the channel, we'll get them after the emails. Feel free to send an email if you wish to silver.ashes.66@gmail.com, and I will bring your email up on the screen. You just need to be present. Make sure you put your photos, what you're asking, prices, and how you want to get paid in your email. And as we go along, right now you're going to be dealing with me. As you deal with me, I only take PayPal, friends, and family, no notes. I take Cash App, which is $silver ashes 66. I also take Venmo. Just take out that little $sign, and it's silver ashes 66 for Venmo. My shipping is $6. And let's get started. So we're going to start out with some 8 reals. Still a work in progress. Outstanding. So up first, and these are in date order. So this is the oldest one, and I'll go out to the newest one. 8 reals, pesos, caballitos, all basically the same. We'll show them to you. If you're interested in one, just let me know which one. These are all a buy it now price. $17.91 Mexico, 8 reals. There we go. All right. $17.91, 8 reals, and that one is $160. If there's one you want to look at, you need to look up closer, just let me know. Just tell me the date. We'll go back and look at it. Here's an 1804, Mexico City. 1804, Mexico City. That was 100. You don't have to sit on your hands, Ray. You're good. I'm watching you, Ray. There's an 1804. A little pitting on it. Still a nice coin. Silver price has already dropped $4. Let's see where she goes. She's at 81.11. Dropped 4% since the market opened. We'll be talking about that the whole stream as long as we're streaming. Here's an 1808. This is a holy one out of Peru. 1811. This one's 170. Here's another 1811. This is Zacatecas. There's 300. A little bit more rare coin. 1812. Durango. 1812. 8 reals. These are all 8s, by the way, folks. This one's been double struck, as you can tell right here. It struck twice. 350. Here's an 1813, 8 reals. 1813. This is out of the Zacatecas Mint. $450. $1815 out of Durango. It's $250. $1816. It's 400. Lux reverse, got a ding right there. $1817. Funny looking sloths there, doesn't he? Big old nose. 400.
To think I was about to bite from a nose.
And don't feel if you want to make me an offer, you can make me an offer on these things, folks. You won't hurt my feelings any. Reasonable offer. I'll throw it out there. Another 1818 out of Durango. 250. Oh, I got you. My second mortgage. Here's an 1836. You notice now these 8 reals, the design has changed here in the 1830s. So there we have The eagle standing on cactus eating a snake. Got some cracks on right there.
I thought
Like
you said a steak.
Snake. It's a snake, man. It's a snake. There you go. 165 on 1836 Libertad. There's an 1837. 1837. This is a Zacatecas mint. 130. 1852. We believe this to be a file mark. Looks like where they run a file on it to file some silver off to make sure it was real. There's a Libertad, Mexico City mint mark, 1852. That one's 150. There's an eagle eating a snake standing on the cactus. $18.58. This one's got some chops on it, chop marks. Right there. Southern's back. That didn't take long to eat. 150.
That could probably be a speed eater if I so desired.
Oh yeah, well I had to do that working at the fire station for so many years. You get used to eating fast. It's been hard not eating fast. So
Yeah, I blame public school because you get 20 minutes for lunch. I learned how to eat a ham sandwich, a bag of chips, and a Little Debbie in 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
You can do it. It's probably not healthy, but I can do it.
This is the 1863 U.S. Civil War era with a hole. It's $100. Scary at the hot dog competition. Heck yeah. Here's 1875. This one has chop marks. You can see the chops right there. This one's 125. A little nicer reverse. Yeah, I mean, they could dip your hot dog bun in water to make it easier to eat. I'm out. Here is 1880, 8 reals. This is the Potosi mint with chop marks. 1880, there's the date. Get some chops on the reverse right here. $130. 1882. This one also has chops. Armando from the vault. How's it going, sir? There's chops on the reverse. Good to see you, sir. Hope everything is going well. 30 on that one. 1887. It's a nice coin. Been clean, but still a lot of detail on this coin. Very pretty coin. 1887. There's a reverse. There's a snake, the eagle, and the cactus. 145. A lot of stuff sold pretty well. I didn't sell. I sold a $10 coin. Sorcerer Stan sold. So he did well. He started off the show. He did pretty well. Silver's down $3 right now. Market's just opened up 10 minutes ago, so it's already dropped $2.95. We'll see what happens. I think she'll shoot up here in a little while. Here is an 1892 out of Zacatecas mint. Hey, Vincent. This chop marks. All thing you've missed in real time is just showing 8 reals, nothing else. There's some chops on the back right there. Chop marks. This is 110. 1892. The Kulikan. I'm sure I didn't say that correctly, but that's okay. You see the chop marks on this one? If you're a Yellowstone fan, that should look nice. And the reverse does have a X right there, but it does have chops. This is 130. Another 1892. This is out of Mexico City. '89. Yeah. 1893. Really nice Guanajuato, Mexico mint. There's Ray in the bottom.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Ray. How's it going, buddy?
Good.
$18.90. Oh,
Not me. Definitely not mine. They are on Whatnot, Southern Coin.
yeah, they're crazy over there. Here is a
Whatnot
1894.
buys a whole nother set of people.
Yeah.
1894 Guadalajara chop marks. You can see the chop right there. They can come over here and save money. It's 160. Those chops.
Yeah, I gotta sell all the stuff at the higher price to buy stuff at the lower price.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
I got
I bought some 1 ounces. I thought silver was gonna be $100 for a little bit longer.
Here is 1894. The Durango mint. 150. Another 1894. This is Zacatecas mint. It just dropped down to 79.31. Down almost 7% since the market opened. It's been open 15 minutes, but that's probably just an early drop. I think it'll rebound. Got to be optimistic, man. Optimistic. Up next are these are un pesos. Un peso 18.98. This has some die cracks. Very nice little coin. See a die crack going right across there. 150. Yeah, I hear you, Armando.
I need the CNAM for the 1898.
CNAM.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is an 1900 un peso. This one also has, a lot of these have die cracks. It's not nothing unusual. I don't think. Look at that die crack going right around the rays.
Yeah, a whole circle going around.
Yeah, whole circle, man. It's so cool. Like they've been there when it broke. That'd be cool to see. It's 200 on that one.
What do you think they sound like when they break?
Well, it's just pounding metal on metal, so it's pretty loud in there. So you probably wouldn't tell. Probably couldn't hear it break.
It probably had a sound that just sounded different. You know, they're used to hearing the same.
Yeah, same thump.
All the time,
So
and all of a sudden there's something that goes from something that just sounds different.
So thanks to that noise, do you think that's why so many have slipped through?
Trust me, you know when something breaks. I worked in a machine shop for 6 months. You know when that machine ain't working right.
Yeah.
When you hear
But that's like this coin with that die crack around here, they probably didn't even know that there was something going on with that yet because it's so faint. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not worried about it, but you know when that die breaks, it actually like shatters. You will know it. Trust me.
Here's an 01, 120, 1901. Yeah, I sort of figured that's where it was eventually going to settle, is around 75 to 80, Armando. A lot of the problems right now, people. I watched the coin guy's his first name, out of Florida. He did a video, and he's talking about people coming and selling to him why it was over 100, and he said that it takes him about 7 days to get paid from the refinery for gold, but it takes him 3 to 4 weeks to get paid from the refinery for silver. And Mark from Market Down and I, we were watching that same video, and he said he gets paid when he gets his silver. He sends his silver to the refinery. He gets paid at the rate when the refinery does the refining, not when he sends it to them. So they're not locking in a price. He gets paid whatever price it is when he sends it in. So if he bought it at 100, and for some reason, like it is right now, 78.50, and they refine it today, he gets paid at 78.50, not at the value he bought it. That's why most stores are buying so far back, because they can't take that chance.
Can't take a chance, and they only have so much money.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So,
1902.
The lights and everything on too.
Yeah. Here's a 1905. This is a really nice coin here, 1905. Peso. Ringmaster Ray, Vincent says, you had a ring yesterday that he's interested in. All silver with sterling mark rather than 925 marked. Made in the 30s or 40s.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look.
Yeah, if you could hunt through your ring stock, we'll find that.
I think that's the student council ring you had yesterday, if I recall right.
There's a 1905 for 140. 1908 peso. Just 110. Now we're getting into Cablitos. So here's a 1910 1 peso Cablito. Ray, do they still make the Texas Ranger badges out of the Mexican coins? They still do that?
Yes.
Do they? I saw a video of that on the Facebook earlier. I was like, well, that's interesting.
Yeah, especially for the sheriff's departments and stuff. They definitely do that.
Oh, they still do that too? Really?
Yeah. Now I want one more.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, that's just, doing that. Now, this is a 1910 Cabalito. It's 210. Here's another 1910. Oh, it will, for sure. Armando, I agree with you. Silver's going to be up. It's going to find its new low, whatever this new low is going to be. Gold's going to find its new low, whatever it's going to be. Silver is now down almost 10% since the market opened. It's down to 77.40. And let's see where gold's going. And gold has dropped $173. It's down to 47.16, dropped 3.5%. So.
And my buy gram bin.
13, this is a really nice condition coin. All details on the horse. What? And I'll show you some more Libertads, and then we're going to go over to our friend Southern. And we will all take a little bit of time today and not monopolize our time, and we'll go through, and then that way we can make a end run around and come back around again. I think that's a good way to manage our time. So I have 2001 Libertad. Here's 2001. This one's toned up. This one is 125. 125 is what this is. A little bit of toning on that one. If you don't like the toning, but you like the coin, there's products out there that can take the toning off. And this is a 2001 that I would do for 100 because of the scratch. I would do $100 on this one because it has that scratch. 100 on that one. 2023 proof. 2023 proof. We have one of those. It is 185. Only 16,850 is the mintage. Again, that's 185 if you're interested. (2023) uncirculated, 613,000 is the mintage number on those. I have two of them. They're 125. I have two 2024 proofs, mintage of only 3,000, and these are $150 each. I have two of those, 150. And the last Libertad I have is the 2022 First Strike Onza PCGS MS70 in the Mexico First Strike flag label. It's 155. 155. Yeah, I mean, of course, Libertads are not stacking. You know, some people don't buy the Libertads for stacking. So, you know, these are just the market prices. The price guide, and the price guides didn't change with the fluctuation. They've been the same when silver was 70 up to 115. So those prices on those, but yeah, I think what's going to especially help me is numismatic coin value is going to go up because, you know, that's my bread and butter is selling numismatic coins. So we'll see what happens. And I think the same with Southern, because Southern sells all of the foreign coins. I think that's going to help. You know, some silver stuff is going to, you know, be silver melt price is better than numismatic, but you know, who knows what's going to happen?
Sourcing cheaper, that's for sure.
Well, that's just like this. I'll show you this right here, and I'm going to bring Southern up. You know, this is a 2026 American Silver Eagle. I'm not selling it for $77. It's not going to happen. I'll hold them. I have three of them, 2026. These are $140. I've already priced them before the show. I can't replace them. It cost me $135 to replace. So if you want a 2026 American Silver Eagle, it's $140. And that's out of a fresh mint tube. We just took them out of a tube. So we sold all but three of them so far. So it's going to be a struggle, right? So depends on whether are you a stacker or you a collector or you a hybrid and do both, right? So but let's bring Southern up. Let Southern have a round here. Take it away, sir.
Give me just 1 second because I'm having to deal with Facebook stuff real quick.
No problem. Yeah, go ahead and take care of your Facebook sales. I'll keep talking and chatting. We'll look and see what the price of gold and silver is right now while you're doing that. So silver is down to 79.45. That's down 6.7% today since the market opened only 26 minutes ago. And gold is down 3.5%, down 171, down to 47.18. 47.18. Silver is 79.84. So,
All right, let's get this party started. Got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that's down there. $6 shipping unless I tell you otherwise. Like I said earlier, most of what I'm selling is out of this box. Tonight, I'm trying to sell off some of my personal collection. I know, Vincent, I got a couple new mats with my logo on it. So, I'm just going to kind of run through some stuff. We're going to see what I can get rid of. And this round will just be some more personal out of my collection. I'm tired of looking at stuff. So, I got a little 10th ounce gold piece. This is a 2014 Canada maple. 10th ounce of gold. What are we at? Like spots like 4,700, 47.48. Call it $480, and you can have a gold piece. Little 10th ounce.
Yeah, spot right now is 47.30. So for 1/10, it'd be 473 is spot. So 480, he's only asking $7 over spot. That's a steal.
And that's just for easy math. I don't want to try to deal with easy math. Or I like easy math. I don't like hard math. Then we also got this little golden nugget. It is 1.35 grams of gold, somewhere between 18 and 22 karat. It is a specimen. So it's mostly gold on this side, and then you flip it over, it's all quartz. So pretty cool little nugget. I got that at 185. I'll do 175 on it tonight just because I really want to get rid of this thing. I am tired of looking at this thing. Next, I've got a few annex slabs. They details everything. It seems like I send them. So this one's pretty cool. It's got some really nice blue toning on the copper. I got that at $15, 1930 British halfpenny. Got a Fair 2 Barber, 1904 Barber. Didn't think that I was shooting for AG1, but I wasn't expecting the details right on that one when I sent that in. $20 on that one. Little Cuba coin, 20 centavos, $30 on that one. And then giant blueberry kookaburra for 90. This one's a 2015. Pretty sure it is artificial toning. I'm going to kind of agree with Annex as artificial. But it's still really cool. Got that at $90. Let's see. Got a bunch of Prussian Germany stuff. If anybody's interested in that, just let me know. We're going to be mean to Ray for just another minute. I got an 1832 Mexico 8 reals. This one's a GOMJ. I got $100 on that one. Yeah, you still see some of the tines on the cactus. So I'll be mean to Ray for just a minute with that one.
You know I want them all, but I can't afford them all.
Yeah. That was my thought when I bought it, Renee. It was just kind of neat. Yeah, 1944 Merc dime that's been irradiated. They did a little souvenir thing. I thought it was neat. $35 on that. Let's see. Got some other Cuba. And you grab all of them. This one is not silver. This one's a 1955 1 peso. It's got Captain Kidd on it. They did like a pirate series. That's $15. Just a little copper nickel piece.
Hey, mark it down. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Jetnick.
Got two of these 40 centavos from 1915. There's one. There's the other. The 40 centavos are a little bit harder to find, it seems like. You see a lot of the pesos. You see a lot of the 20s, 10s, 5s, 1s. You don't see a lot of the 40s. And last 40, I think this is maybe one or two others. I haven't seen very many of the 53 50 centavos. So there's some Cuba. It's got a lot of German if anybody's looking for any German stuff. Got this one is British. These were all like at melt earlier when I went through and did some pricing. This one's sterling, $70 on that. It got some really cool toning. This I got some 50% Canada dollars that was toned very similarly. I can't talk. 1987 Belgian 5 Echo. 83.3% silver, crown size, $50 on that one. Got a couple of these towers. This one's really nice. I got these at 65. These are the restrikes. Got that one. And this one's a toned a little bit more, but they're both really nice. Vincent gets the Cuba. And probably a lot of what gets sold tonight is going to go and finance me a new camera. So we're going to be upgrading the streaming setup. We'll see how that actually works out. Not sure on this one, because I remember trying to research this thing years ago. This is 1971 Bismarck silver medal. Just sterling. I got it at $40. I know that's under melt because it's crown size and sterling. So if nobody buys that, that's probably going to get repriced like instantly. So got that. Let's see what else we got. And if I start running out of time, just let me know. I don't want to
good.
hog everything.
No, you're good. Keep going.
1838 Russia 2 Kopek. This one's a little copper piece. $20 on that. Got a Bank of Canada 1 penny, 1842. $15 on that. Bank of Montreal. Got a Austria, and this one's 1900. Focus 1900 5 Corona. Got that at $70. That was 90%.
That sounds good right now.
Got a few Canada dollars. I got a couple 80%. I got a couple 50%. This one's one of the 50. It's weird. It only toned on the side of with the queen. That's $30. That was at melt, but it's like my idea of melt has changed so much in the past 3 weeks. I have no idea what anything melts for anymore. Got a 1949 Canada dollar. Got that at 50. 1973 Canada dollar. This one's got some really nice toning on it. $30 on that one. 1964 Canada dollar. $50 on that one's 80%. That was melt like an hour ago. Let's see, 1964 Bermuda 1 crown. That one's 50%. $30 on that one as well. Stick some of these back in the box. Clean some room. Let's see. Let's run through all these real quick. Then the 64 Canada. Got it. Now at 1870 Peru. This is a 1 sol. This one's 90%. $60 on that one. And I've got a bunch of these little 2 marks from Germany. I got into trying to collect a bunch of those at one point. $55 on this one from Hamburg. A lot of them are 1876. Not sure why I got all 1876s. $65 there. 1798 Saxony, 1/12 of a taler. But I have a straight settlement for $1, which is similar but different. See if I can find it real quick. I just saw it yesterday. Literally just saw the thing. What did I do with it? There we go. So this one's straight settlements. It's the same design as the British trade dollar. They're similar. It doesn't have the Britannia standing on the front of it. It's 200 on that one. The reverse is the same. They just changed the obverse is different on them. I think that purity might be different on them too, but that's 200. Yeah, 1917 Newfoundland 25 cent. There's a Newfoundland quarter 925. $15 on that. You went to Britannia. I might have something close to that. Hold on. No. There we go. I got this was a 1910 UK florin. It is sterling. It does have Britannia on it. I think this is a 1-year type. I haven't seen too many of these. I got that $25. A lot cheaper than the trade dollar. Got a really interestingly toned 1886 Canada quarter. Got that at 50. Uh, 1784 Mexico 2 real, $20 on that one, just because this thing is absolutely slick. Ever since the word on that. 1942 Belgian Congo. This one's a 2 franc. Just an interestingly shaped coin. That we got a 1803 Sweden half skilling. This is copper. Pretty cool. I think this has an undertype, or I had one of them had like an undertype on it or something at some point. Been too long. 1840 India. This one's a quarter rupee. 40,000 minted. $80 on that one. Got a 1881 Guatemala 25 centavos. $15 on that. 1871 UK florin. These are a pain in the butt to figure out the dates on because it's all Roman numerals over here, and the rim likes to wear pretty quick. But I've had to like price like 4 of these in a row, and it's such a pain in the butt. 1897 Serbia, 1 dinar is silver, 83.5%, $40. Got a 2020 Canada Victory dollar, $5 on it, or $2. This is $2. Sorry, $5 on that one. That was a really popular type when it came out. I remember that. 1944 India half rupee. This one's 50% silver. A 1961 Italy 500 lira. 83.5%, $30 there. Little Vatican 1942. This one's copper, nickel, or steel or something. It's a little 10 lira. Yeah, I've had that issue. You have, yes, Vincent. It's 1.35 grams. When I actually weighed it, the person I bought it from says 1.35. I weighed it at 1.8 or something, but I figured there's quartz on it. And the quartz weight's different than the gold weight. But I'm selling it as what I bought it as, so it weighs a little bit more, but I'm going to count that as there's quartz on it, and it's not just straight gold. Little German Spielmark. These are little counter tokens. I do have one that is all gold. If you're wanting, I think this is cool too. ICG will slab it. This one's 0.56 grams. I can do that for 85. So I just think it's cool. ICG will slab a nugget. I don't think anybody else has actually. I know PCGS did like the pinch of gold from the Central America, but I don't think anybody else besides the 2 of them have done it.
NGC is slabbing nuggets now because of whatnot. So yeah, they're
Okay.
slabbing.
Everybody's caught up now.
Yeah, they're all doing it now just so they can take somebody else's money for slabbing something else.
Yeah. This may be silver. I'm not sure. This is Netherlands East Indy Half Do It, 1749. It's maybe copper. I don't remember if these are copper or not. $10 on that. Probably copper. So there's some of that. That's all stuff out of my, other than the 2 pieces of gold here that y'all have seen for the past 18 weeks. Meditating on nuggets. Yeah, I just think they're cooler than buying like 1 gram gold pieces, but they sell so much slower. You'd think they'd sell really quick because they have a cool factor. It's like I got little Japanese gold pieces over here somewhere. I just had them. Yeah, like these sell really quick. And they're like, there's less gold in this than a 1 gram gold bar. I'm pretty sure. Because these weigh like 3 grams and they're 22% gold. So, but I've got 3 of these if anybody's interested in those. I got them at 140. Like I said, they're 22.3% gold. And the rest of that, the other 70 odd percent is silver. If anybody's feeling expensive and wanting an ounce, I've got a ship silver coin. This is from Rwanda 2020. They did Mayflower nautical ounce, and it's still in the original plastic. Is a little bit bent from where I've been having to store it, but you know, at least the plastic's bent, not the coin. Got a couple casino tokens. I know Vincent likes these. These are going to be a little bit more expensive than normal. Paid up for them because silver went nuts, and then silver pulled the rug on me. Yeah, slab nuggets are cool. This one's Bellagio. These are all 65 a piece. So we got the Bellagio. I've got this one from Circus. Got a T-Rex on the front of it, which is pretty cool. And a clown on the back, which is creepy. And $65. Ray might want this one. This one's a State of Texas casino token. Which I thought was cool. If I could find a Tennessee one of these, I probably would not be selling it. But yeah, the State of Texas has its own Silver Strike casino token.
Hey, Invisible River Ranch. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Let's see. We still have Stan almost cleaned out all my Israeli stuff. I still got a few. I've got this one is $65. This one's 90% in the original packaging. $60 on that one. I have one of these that's not in the original packaging. If you don't, that's not Israel. Yeah. I got a couple of this one is $75. Do you get the box with it? This is Ammunition Hill or Ammo Hill, whatever. 935 metal. Comes out, has a little capsule and everything in it. I think that's kind of a neat design. Got that. That one has a COA. This one does not. This is 60. This is the Israeli Railroad. Is a merit medal, I believe. No capsule with this one. Doesn't come with the capsule, but you do get the original box. It sits in there pretty good. So, got that. I figure Vincent is in Vincent time and rewatching. Anybody looking for anything in particular? Yeah, a lot of dealers are having to sell. Well, they bought so high, so they're having to work with that. Anybody want a 1875, 73? Sorry, Grant. Do what?
Hercules.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure what you said for a second. Got that 60. Let's see. Is anybody looking for anything in particular? This is a cool 1 ounce. This is a 2023 Malta €5. I got this at $95. This is the first moon landing. I thought this one was cool. I mean, it's space themed. Who doesn't like space themed stuff? Let's see. What else we got? Got a 19. Vincent wants the Texas and the Circus. Check. 1973 Singapore, $5. I think I've had one of these before. $55 on that one. This is like an Olympic type commemorative thing, I believe. Got that. Let's see. I still think this one is cool. 1861 Spain, 10 reals. They make a 20. They make or not make made a 20 that I'd like to get my hands on too. At 70, it's 90%. It's $70. Pretty decent shape for 1861. All things considered. Then behind it. Yeah, that's normal. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, this one is a Thailand silver 50 baht. This is actually only 40% silver, which is kind of crazy that it's this big and only 40%. And we've got the 55. There's 200K minted on these. 1975 Poland, 200 zloty. This is silver. It's 95% silver. $40 on that. Got another Israeli. This one's 1988, 40th anniversary of Israel. So they formed in 48 as an official country again. 93.5% silver. Got that at $80. It does have, like I said, showed just COA in there with it. Let's see. What have I not showed off? Still got it's for the Vincent price. Yeah, got this little half gram of gold. This is the Three Wise Monkeys. This is from Tanzania. Half gram gold bar. There's 3 nines. Yeah, 3 nines fine. 5,000 minted. 125. And that's from 2014. I do have the COA with that as well. Let's see. Let me do one more thing. I think that'll be it for the moment. We're going to do an auction because I know everybody's going after copper at the moment. And I've got this little half-ounce copper round. Start that at $1 and go and see what happens.
Fucking go it.
I mean, how many half-ounce coppers have you seen?
All right, folks, here we go. We've got an auction. Who is interested in a half-ounce copper round Ancoos design starting at $1?
Grab a flip for that too, so I have that.
We got Vincent at $1, looking for 2.
It's an $1. Anybody at 2? Going 2. Anybody at 2?
Need
I
a
mean,
2.
I do sell 1 ounces for like $3.
Felty, you're
so.
behind. You need to be at 2. Looking for 2. Felty, you're behind. Vincent's in at 1, looking for 2. Vincent's in at 1, looking for 2.
Yeah, I mean, dollar tracks on this when you figure I sell the big ones for $2 to $3. So
sorry about the loud noise. I was using my stapler. Vincent at 1, looking for 2. Now we got Vincent. Vincent, you're at 1. Now you're Vincent's at 2. You don't have to bid yourself up. You were leading the win.
he's covering his bases. Marker so I can write on the flip so I know when I'm selling this to somebody at. It's a good way to get your shipping paid for, folks.
Yep. Vincent's already got his paid for, so he knows what he's in for. He's like, I can do this. Watch this, folks. I ain't scared. Any other interest?
I fold.
All right, go ahead and get it down.
Other interest? If not, we're going to call it down. And here we go. We're going to call it down, folks. Here we go. We're going once. Silver's at 79.48.
Geesh.
And we're going twice. And gold is at 47.37. And we are fair warning. With no countdown, the next thing you see will be sold. So if you want it, you better get in it. SOLD, fair warning. We are sold to Vincent for $2. Congratulations.
All right, that's the last thing I had for the moment.
All right, good sir.
And Vincent says duck race to chat.
Yep, we will duck race at the chat. Matter of fact, we'll do it right now. So let's do a duck race, folks. Make sure you're chit chat in the chat. Chit chat in the chat. Start chatting. Type something. Something. Get in there. There you go. Anything you need to chat. There we go. We're going to do a duck race. Let me pull a duck race up. Duck race.
What's the?
Make sure
I
you're
really confused myself. What's the trime?
What's that?
Somebody said, "What's the trime?" I got really confused. I'm like, I don't have the trime.
Oh, the Cuba. I bet they confused the Cuba with the trime. Just guessing.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
The star. I mean, it's not exactly like that trime, but it is.
I mean, it's not dissimilar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These were coins that came out of a type set, so I'm flipping them up. So.
How about that cap did you have?
What's that?
The cap half? Or the
How about that capped half? Yeah, it's 1834 capped half. Yes, sir. I got one right there. 1834 capped. Got a little nose issue on it, but still not a bad coin. Yeah, next time I come up, I'll show it. Hey, Prospector Camp. Welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Commitment.
What's that now?
I don't know why I'm asking about stuff. I have a prior commitment.
Oh, yeah. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, folks. I'm going to go over to the chat. I'm going to grab your name. So hopefully you have been chatting. Happy chatty. All right. Now we're going to show the duck race here as we get ready to do this. This is for a giveaway sponsored by Vincent for a half-ounce Incus copper. I'm going to show this right here. Let's get our names, edit the list. These folks aren't here, but these folks are. What we'll do, we will go through and we will check everybody's name. You just need to let me know in the chat if your name's not on the list. And I'm going to run through that list right now. Participants, you don't need to be in there. We can take that out. So we have 210, Armando, Ashes, Felty, Invisible River Ranch, Jet Mech, John Wolf. Hello, John Wolf. How are you? Good to see you. Kevin, Metallic Silver Skull. Hello, Metallic. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Renee and me. Hello, me. Glad you're here. Prospector Camp and Vincent. If your name is not on the list, put a 1 in chat. I see Jonathan Easton is here. Jonathan E., I got you. Anybody else, put a 1 in the chat. If your name's not on the list, put a 1 on the chat. Gene Anderson. Ringmaster Ray. Anybody else? If not in there. Anybody else? Southern Coin is a half.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I will put you in there anyway.
I'm trying to get rid of the thing.
Mark it down.
Mark it down as a channel now?
Yeah, just there you go. Mark's there. Mark it down.
I wasn't that stressed about it.
Abby
I'm
Normal.
trying to get rid of the thing. Why would I want it again?
Abby Normal. Anybody else? I'm going to go through the list one more time. This is your chance to get in. So we have 210, Armando, Ashes, Felty, Invisible River Trademark Ranch, Jet Mech, John Wolf, Kevin, Metallic, Mr. Blue, Renee, the Prospectors Camp, Vincent, Jonathan Easton, Gene Anderson, Ringmaster Ray, and Southern Coin. Anybody else? Put a 1 in the chat or forever hold your keystrokes. I give you 7 seconds because that's how long it takes for what I'm saying for you to hear it. Looks like that's it. All right, I'm going to save it. We've got the names in the list. Let's just double check. They're all still there. And we're going to run this race for 72 seconds. Let's clear that. My gosh, 72 seconds.
You might want to.
Yeah, that was going to last like 2 days. That was going to be a heck of a race.
It's going to be a really long race. You'll find out on Tuesday, but if you want or not.
Yeah, and I like the way Armando thinks. If Southern wins, he doubles it and we run it again.
Well, in that scenario,
well, you can go to second place. If you don't want it, you can go to second. You'll sit at the second. All right, so here we go, folks. We're going to shuffle it once, shuffle it twice, and shuffle the third time. And here we go. And they're off. The ducks are running. The ducks are flying. Here we go. Here we go. So little Pirate Ashes and Southern are coming out to the lead. That means they won't be there at the end. We know how this works, so that's good for Southern. Wah, wah, wah. Renee at the bottom. Invisible River Ranch is dressed up like Batman. Kevin has stars tattooed all over his body. Jonathan E is a little bumblebee. Let's see what else we got here. Who else is coming up in there?
Can't tell what Vincent is.
Yeah, we're looking. Vincent's coming up. He's just a standard duck. Just a standard duck. Here he comes. Prospector Camp. Prospector. If y'all don't know Prospector, he's a nice young man. He was over at Mama T's earlier. He actually has a second channel that has over 500,000 subscribers. That's pretty huge. That's 500,000. Uh-oh, who's coming in from the back? Is that John Wolf coming in? Is John Wolf going to paddle to the lead? It looks like it is. John Wolf, congratulations, John. You have won the giveaway. Congratulations, John Wolf. Southern will put his information in the chat so you can reach out to him so he can send that to you, John. Congratulations. And everybody thank our wonderful sponsor, Vincent, for sponsoring that giveaway. Thank you so much, Vincent. That was just outstanding. We appreciate you so much. Congratulations. All right. Up next is the one, the only. He has parental permission to be here. He's allowed to be here, buy and sell and trade. I know him. I know his parents, and they're happy he's here doing something besides playing Nintendo. So here we go. Up next, folk, is the one and only Felty. Take it away.
For Mr. Ash's information, I have never touched a Nintendo in my life.
Okay, we can't be friends now.
Well, that is really not his era. You know,
I mean, not even a Wii?
Yeah, at least on a PlayStation, hopefully. So, all right.
There is.
Show us what you got, my friend. Show us what you got. Take it away.
I have a bunch of Wheat Cents. I would say safely that there's at least 2 pounds in it. Mr. 210, it's not really me. My phone is probably within its last 6 months of life. Let me try to see if I can fix that real quickly.
I'll fix it now. You keep talking. I'm going to fix it on my end. I'm going to fix his mic. You keep talking. It's going to come up. There we go. I bet it's louder now. Try it now.
Okay.
Yeah. How's that 210? Well, tell us about those wheat pennies in that bucket.
Well, I don't know how many there are. I think it's a combination of about 5 rolls I've bought within the last 3 years. And also, I had 2 albums which I just popped into it. So, I can, if somebody wants me to, I can make them roll in it for $7. Yes, Armando, they are all Wheat Cents. Majority unsearched. Other than the fact that I have searched them once but I don't pull anything out of them once I search them. There you go. I'm already more translucent than most eBay sellers. If somebody wants to, for an extra fee, I can pull up all of these in there. So like I said, if somebody wants me to break them a roll out of it, I can do $7 on the roll. Or if somebody wants the entire thing, I can weigh it tomorrow and see what it weighs out to. And my email is harleyfelty@gmail.com, right there. My PayPal is harleyfelty. And just to be sure that you guys get my email, also underneath my blue, there's another of harleyfelty@gmail.com.
Abnormally normal, what does you mean by 30? What do you mean by 30?
And also, if somebody wants to wait a while, I have 4 pounds of them coming in soon as well. Because I have nothing better to do with my money than buy Dansko albums, which I haven't paid for yet, and Wheat Cents, which at 10 p.m. gets taken out of my account.
There's worse. There's worse things to spend money on.
Did you have an opening bid of $30 on the whole container?
No, I did not. Sorry.
Yeah, what I would suggest is to count them and let people know how many there are. It's easier for them to buy by number than by weight. 1 pound has somewhere in the neighborhood of 145 to 150-ish, but it might be better if you just pull them out and just count them, just so we know how much in there. And things like that, I would just pull out to the side and just cull them.
Like that?
Yeah, just like that. So no starting bid, $7 per roll. That would be $50 per roll. And if you're interested, just shoot him an email, harleyfelty@gmail.com. He can count them and give you a price on the whole thing plus shipping.
Plus 4 more pounds that I have coming in, if you're interested in that. Which I will give you the hint of, on the 4 pounds, I paid about exactly how much the going rate for 4 pounds are. Next up, I have... First, can we check silver price?
Silver price is $82 an ounce right now. $81.94.
Okay, so it's going up.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I have an 1877 seated dime and a 1889 Philadelphia seated dime. At the time that I wrote the price down on these added together, they were $12.32. So, and that was when silver was still, actually I think it's about the same price as when I wrote them down initially. So, I'll do $12 on the both of them. And let me get something blue behind it. Let's see if blue works. They're not by any means winners of anything. This one I was going to use for a trade-up challenge. And the other one is a coal. Ignore the prices I have on that one. But still, $12 for both of them. Next, I have 3 silver British coins. I gave up on the dream of selling all the other ones, so they are respectively 1943, 1940, and 1925. And I think they are all 50% silver when I checked them. And I had my price of $23.31, all of them at melt, but I'll do $20. I have this. It's an eBay 1 ounce copper celebration round. It's, let's see. Let me just read it real quickly. Okay, BRB. Okay. It's crazy what these actually sell for, or what they're listed for. When I take a stab at it, I'd only given this free advertisement to the scam website, but
I'm sure it's way overpriced. Like everything, right?
yeah. The crazy thing about this is, from what I understood, or from what I saw on eBay, only 2 people won them, or only 3 people won them, but people could have also held on to them afterwards. And no, I did not buy it. I won it. Actually, I kind of stole it, but nobody needs to know that part.
Oh, statute of limitations, you're good.
Well, the only reason why I say I stole it was because you had to do the challenge of, you had to identify the coin in your hand, and but they said that you could look at the picture as you were trying to figure out what it was, and there was only one coin the size of a quarter there, and it was the 2004 Philadelphia quarter, or it was 2004 Philadelphia, Florida. But it was the only quarter-sized coin there. They didn't have any other ones listed. So that's why I say I stole it. It would have been nice if they let me keep the quarter afterwards. But either way, the ask on that's $50. And that's below eBay prices. I have a question about this one, but I think I will. 1833 Overton, 110 EF40 Annex soap box holder. Ooh, not really that fancy. Like I said, Armando, or like Ashes was saying, it depends on which copper first, because that one I think would be way more than anybody wants to pay on copper right now. But all of this was $7 a roll, so I can count them all out for the rolls. If there's anything like the one I pulled out of there. Oh, the eBay coin was 50. I mean, I do have a round of copper. If I can find both. I think it's in this. Yep. That's fine. As in, I'm confused. It does 210. I'm surprised that this is more interest than I thought it was going to have. Yeah, it's up here. 2026 fun show. No, it's not a draped bust. It's a capped bust. Did I say draped? Because if I did, draped busts are way out of my range. And I would rather buy a pattern with that money than a draped bust. I have this copper round for $4. Has a little bit of toning on it. Actually, I think I tried to do an experiment with this one. I won't say what I tried to do to it. A 210, a gray sheets at ironically enough, $210. But I was going to ask for slightly more because, well, PayPal fees. So I think it was going to be $220 by the end of it. And that was Armando who was asking, not 210. Sorry. And I'll level with you completely. That is more of a gray sheet. I think I had Ash's gray sheet it for me the other day, and it came at 210.
What is it? What year is that? Tell you again.
1833 over 10, 110.
1833 cat bust over 110.
Yes, sir.
What grade is it?
EF 40.
Yep. So gray sheet retails 210, but it isn't a soapbox holder, isn't it?
It is. That's why I was doing the extra on it.
So you pay a little bit more for the soapbox. So 220 is not out of the realm of possibilities. Not a bad price.
And I think the day I got it for 170. No, Armando, it's not a NCG. I have an NCG next to me. Just so much like cell phones. Just the sheer sizes of things.
What is the soapbox? That is the early version of
Annex.
the slab, annex slab. Yeah, it's an annex, not EGC. It's an annex slab.
It is technically in my typeset, so that's also why I have the slightly higher price on it. Another point I have in my typeset, and this is like the star of my collection, so it has a high do not sell price on it. 1858, $50, AU 53. This is the side it was facing when it was in the. I bought it for the reverse, not the obverse. Honestly, I thought it was a proof coin. Just the way the light and the eagle. And the I do not want to sell it price is $375. Much like I have a do not sell price on my typeset, which we will not go into today. if you want that question answered, you can ask Invisible River. I just hit my tripod. Okay.
Let me see the holder again on the coin. The
Which one?
soapbox. The soapbox.
Okay. It has a scratch on the back.
Yeah, that's okay.
Let me see if I can get it in the right light.
That's not a holographic? That just has two ANAX symbols on the back, right?
It does.
Yeah, see, does it have a barcode?
It does.
Does it have
Right.
a barcode? Yeah, I see
There.
it. So that's probably a looking at the letters behind. Let me see the letters behind the label. Let me see the front label. Let's want to see the front label. ANAX is very faint on that, I believe. Looks like. I believe it's going to be that's a Generation 5 holder, it looks like, which was produced from 1996 to 1999. And the reason I think it's a Gen 5 holder, that's the only year that ANAX was very, very faint. So it was only produced for 3 years, 4 years. So yeah, I was just confirming what the gen was. I'm a nerd like that. I like to look at that stuff. So
at least any suggestions are easy.
Yeah, a $10 premium on that holder is very, very good. Yeah. So yeah, thanks.
How much should the premium be?
$10. I mean, that's what you did. I mean, you went from 210 to 220.
Okay.
If the coin was an XF45 or AU, then I think the premium goes up because if it's an AU coin, it could grade higher because those things typically sometimes were undergraded. But still cool, man. Regardless, it's cool to have it, and it's cool to have it in that soapbox.
Next up, I have 10 Indian cents, Indian head cents. They all go from the year of 1891 or 1892. I think they go from 91, 93, 92, 91. Yep, 1891 to the year of 1903, 1906. There are two 1902s. That's 80.
That's right, Renee. It's going back up. It's $86 and climbing. Gold's just down 0.5%. They're going back up. It was just, hey, Gleason, how's it going? Welcome in, Gleason. Good to see you. It was just a little sticker shock. It's going to make its way back up, folks. And he has 1, little 2, little 3, little 10 Indian cents for sale.
7, and then finally 1898, which I'll put down there. Okay, so as I said, 91 to 07. You can't see that second finger. It's off the. Everything's opposite for me on the through the screen. So and my entire ask on that lot was $30, or I can do 2 each. Or I can just do 2 on any of them if you want. If you want me to, I can individually show them. I will put the disclaimer if this one is bent. Really, I should call it, but I don't want to. I believe gray sheet on that one was was like around 350. Um, Ashes.
Yes, sir.
Where silver's gone down and fluctuated so much, are we still good on this one before I advertise it?
Now go ahead and advertise it. And we'll
Okay.
see. Ashes, what's the gray sheet on the seated AU 58 and AU 35? Well, let me just look.
Okay, guys, I have an 18. I'm so used to saying the 18s now. Okay, I have a 1987 Constitution dollar proof, San Francisco. I hate the way my voice sounds sometimes. If you want me to, I can even do a little bit of a closer look. Ooh, cartwheel. Maybe you can even see my face behind the camera. Nope, that's just my ceiling.
So go back to your coin you don't want to sell.
This one.
Yeah. 1858 and AU 53. And you need to retract the price that you said you wanted. Okay.
Okay, so then it's going to be up to 5.
How much did you say that you wanted?
I said I wanted 375.
Oh, 375. Okay, yeah. So it's 365 is retail on it. I thought you said 275. That's why I was just trying to keep you from making a mistake. So
No, I never would do 275.
well,
I
just
got it for
make
200.
yeah, I just want to make sure you don't lose anything. So yes, Jonathan Easton, it's the gray sheet on that coin in AU 55 is $365. 365.
So then my do not want to sell price goes up to 395.
You basically just say you just don't want to sell it until you get ready. You want to sell it, right? So it's just not for sale.
Until I find one in mid state in my price range.
And if y'all haven't checked out Felty's channel, you need to check out his channel and check out what he's done. Some of the slab coins. He is the king of crack because he likes to crack them out.
Also, starting every Friday after last Friday, I will now be running my own marketplace as well as tuning into other people's. Drop discount. I think melt on these would be around 65 considering current melt or current spot price. So I'll do slightly over melt at 67 just for the low number. That's the sound of Ashes about to block me.
Well, I'm not blocking anybody, but you're good.
Actually, I think you can see my hair. And then that's my cheek. So, 65 on that one. Plus the box. Or case, clamshell. That thing. Okay, let's see. What else do I have sitting over here which I don't have to get up for? I have this. It's a V-nickel from 1908. Is it from 08? Yes, it's from 08. It's in quite rough condition. And I'd do $1 on it. The 20-cent piece of my typeset I'm not happy with, so I'm willing to sell it. I'm not taking it out of the holder. Here's the obverse. Yeah, this is awkward. Let me find something that I can put over it so I can pop it out because my fingers have wheat scent dust on them.
I will, Armando. I'll put that in right now. Type something in the chat there, Filthy, so it's easy for me to grab you.
So 1875 S, so the most common one. 20-cent piece. Nope. Let me grab something to put behind it real quickly, just so.
There you go, Armando. I got you right there. There's a link for Filthy folks.
And this one is 145. What I have in it.
Not a bad price at all for the condition.
No, that's a good price.
Yeah, it started out 189.
You can't change it now. You're right. I mean, my gosh.
Well, I mean, when I bought it,
you're
the
worse than
guy went down so much.
You're worse than the Democrats and the Republicans changing stuff as you go across. Oh my gosh. You notice how I blamed everybody, not just one. Just kidding, folks. Don't unsubscribe just because I'm making fun of somebody. Oh, it is a good solid coin. That's nice.
What I meant to say was, the day I bought it, it started out 189, and I got it down to 145. So as long as I break even on it, and that way I can buy a certain book which Ashes has, I'll be happy.
Is that the 75S?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just gently slide back over into the album. And also if anybody wants to see the rim, because it only took me a day or like a week after I had bought it to realize that it didn't have a reeded edge. Okay, let's see. What else do I have sitting here?
What's up, Invisible? How are you?
Really, I have nothing else in the typeset that I would be willing to let go of at this current moment. I'm going to try this one more time. And I'll do 60 on it. That's the lowest I'm willing to go on it. The problem is these are just so common. I mean, it's the one that everybody has in their album, and that's the reason why I took it.
I don't know how many of those are made. I mean, they made so many of those.
Thank you, 210. The entire goal was 500 by the end of the year. And if this does not sell by the time that I reach 500, this will be the 500 sub giveaway, I guess.
And that's in 1987, right?
It is.
Yeah, 1987. Constitutional Bicentennial. Really the mintage on that, is that the proof or the...
This is the proof.
Check the proof out, because proof. So the proof mintage numbers are 2.7 million.
Yeah.
Clad is only like 600,000. Or not. Yep. Clad, circulated. Yeah, 2.7 million. So still melt on it $68 right now, folks. So he just offered you the equivalent of a Morgan for less than melt.
Of course, also my shipping cost, which is, like I think I say every time, $6, even though I don't use the pirate ship app or whatever that was. Okay. I'll take that as no interest.
Yeah, that's right. It's got the OGP. It's proof. Lots of good things going on with it. Sometimes that happens. People just aren't interested.
I guess I'll take it down to Mark's and see what he wants. What he wants to do on it.
Yeah, Morgan wouldn't be approved, but it's still the same weight, same size, same metal. It just happens to be a proof design. So still 90%.
Well, they did make proof organs. It's just that they're just unobtainable by the general public. That's the sound of the billionaires coming to hunt me down. Okay. Let's see. Well, those are all the Indian cents I was showing earlier. That's the V nickel or the Liberty V nickel. Where I have another one currently, the V nickel in my typeset I could do. I don't want to do any of my Indians that I have in my typeset. I'm at 59, but okay. Let me think for a moment. I have a coffee container of copper cents. I don't know what the face value is, but if anybody wants copper right now, I mean, I know I said wheat cents earlier, but pardon the mess. But that's all the copper cents. If somebody wants to ask me on those, if I can find somebody which has a counter to put them off of a counter for me. Or I might just all take them to the bank. But of course, then I roll them.
Do that. If they're all Wheaties, you wouldn't want to do that.
Oh no. All of those in the blue coffee can aren't Wheaties.
Oh, they're coppers. Those are Wheaties.
Hey,
yes.
If you don't find somebody here to buy those, take them to Mark.
Which ones?
The Wheaties.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't find somebody here, I mean, what's going to help you really is to count those. And so you can tell somebody how many there is in a lot because of the weight variance and when you go to weigh it. So just count them out and just see how many's in there and just put them in a Ziploc baggie, bag them up 500 to a bag. And then,
like I said, I know that I have 650 coming in.
Right.
I do not know anybody buying copper cents. I had a guy trying to sell me 2 boxes of original Federal Bank wrap rolls of 1979 Denvers. He had 2 boxes untouched, and they are all mint state.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And I thought about it, but he wanted about $200 a box. And I told him, I said, you'd probably do better on eBay, selling them individually, the rolls. And he didn't want to do that. But I wasn't going to spend $200 on, for each box. And he had 2 boxes.
Okay, folks, before I yield my time, does anybody want to see anything else? I mean, I have one more thing because I'm not really attached to it. I'm not in love with it. I need it, but I don't really want to keep it much longer. It is a 1853 half cent.
Noise.
Wrong way, Felty. Wrong way. Okay. That's the reverse. It's probably been cleaned. Let's be realistic here. Lower detail. Is that from a tape? Is that from tape? Is that what that is?
It could be where they taped it in an album.
A little,
Band.
yeah, probably is. You said that's for what year?
1853. I think it's 129,000 made.
Oh, that's like hell. Low peak. That's expensive.
What are you asking on it though?
My ask is 80.
Because that's what everybody will want to know.
1853.
It's either 139,000 or 129,000. I never is a 9 at the end.
129,694 minted.
See, I just rounded up, or I rounded down.
Yeah.
Plus, if somebody's trying to fill a typeset, I mean, come on, it's one of those coins of.
Well, when you come and we're going to look about your stuff you have, bring that one with you. And we'll see what we can work out on that one.
Okay. Let's just
And
slide it.
abnormally normal says, Felty, check your email when you get done with your stream.
Okay. I'll check it in a moment. Let's see. 1828, 1812, and then 1802. There. And if anybody does wonder, I have memorized the years of my typeset. So, if that's everything I have over here. Oh, a gram of silver. Pardon the old handwriting. And I think a gram of silver right now is worth $7.
What's funny is we couldn't give Graham a silver away for $2. Trying to get people to buy them at $2, and they didn't want them. Not too long ago.
Yeah, right now, a gram of silver is. Right now, a gram of silver melts for $2.80.
Okay. Sorry, I was way overpriced.
I saw a gram of silver earlier today sell for $25. So,
Holy, come on.
but it was a special gram, hard to get gram, special port. So that's why. Which came out to, which came out to $777.50.
Yeah. For me, I get grams a lot cheaper. I just go to the store and they got cinnamon on them, cinnamon sugar,
Graham crackers. That's right.
And milk.
Different kind of gram.
He's getting there. It's almost done.
2 slots left. That's why I've become discouraged on this book.
Well, you know the commem $50 that you have. Oh no, it was $1. Commem. Never mind. I was wondering if it was a $50, you could put it in there.
Well, that coin needs to be for my typeset, but I don't see the point of having a commemorative dollar. if I'm going to have another one, I'm going to get a clad one. Because I think the clad's more unique than the silver one. I don't consider the $half actually part of the typeset.
Yeah, Vincent, it's already creeping up right now. Vincent, silver is up $1.30 since the market opened. It did drop down to almost 78. Now it's up to 86, almost 87. So it's up 2%. Gold is only down 1% at 48.30. But yeah, they're slowly making their way back up. So I got a strong suspicion they're going to go on up some more. But that's just me. What else you got? Anything else, Felty?
Let me think for a moment. Abnormal. I had those Weedy albums, but one or two of the Weedy albums were dismembered for my pile, or my hoard, I should say. Because I remember you were interested in those a few weeks ago. And this album, I think, is kind of like a starter album, was what I thought when I put it together.
And read what JetMech said. Right there, it's on the screen. Don't get discouraged. Keep doing it. Yeah. The amazing thing about Felty is that he has a knack for negotiating. He did some really good negotiations at the fun show. So he even got pawnbrokers to give him a deal. He's got it on video. So and Kevin, you are up next. And after Kevin, we'll go to Ray. Kevin, you're up next with the emails.
Or for wasting an hour. I'm going to hop off now. I've done enough time.
All right, man.
Could I come up for just a second? Because I want to show off for just a second.
Yes, you can. Yeah, hold on. We're going to do it right now.
Right here is good. So I've been working on this for a little while. I got my little. I'm going to start giving these away at shows and stuff. So if you see me, you can get one of these little logo coin I made, and I'm going to use them for some other stuff. I just want to show off the tube I made for them. I'm working on a different version where the bottom's not as thick, but I just kind of want to show off my 3D printer again. I got it working.
What's he ask for a round?
So, I mean, they're just plastic. They're just kind of little giveaway things I want to start doing. So it's like a sticker, but I'm going to have both. So, whatever.
That's cool.
I just want to show that off.
Okay. Nice. That's nice. All right.
Yeah. Hey,
like I said, everybody.
Put a big slot down the middle of it so you can see what's in there. Yeah. Which this does work on 1 ounces. So there's some coppers.
Ooh, pretty.
So I don't know. Might release the files or sell them. I ain't figured that out yet. I'm still prototyping stages. But I had to show off a little bit. This bugs me if I don't.
Okay, abnormal. Like I said, I'm trying to do more of a bulk sell, or I'm trying to do more of a bulk sell right now than a ones or twos type of sell. And now we will be hopping out. Wait a minute, what is that? Is it a 25? Or is that a quarter? 53 with arrows?
Oh, yeah. I got all sorts of stuff, dude.
Why do you have to show that to me right before I hop off?
Well, you just hang on.
See the half.
You can see them later, but right now we're going to the emails because I got to go to the emails.
Ta-ta, everybody. It's dinner time.
Yeah, go eat and come back. All right, folks. Up next is our emails with our friend Kevin Rose. Fancy Kevin. So he is in the chat. Let me make it big. So here we go. So Kevin has a 3/9 fine silver diamond sword. It weighs 10.79 grams with a 0.17 carat diamond, tested positive. And that's not for COVID. Starting bid is $70 with shipping of $6. Let's take a look. So there is the handle of the silver diamond sword. There's the sword. There is that diamond in the end, in the hilt. There you see the weight, 10.79 grams. You could pretend to be a tiny samurai and go around and open up your letters with this. And we're looking for a $70 starting bid, $70 starting bid plus $6 shipping. Any interest? Anybody in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, you can see that Jet Mech and Silver Coin Hunter North Carolina are discussing the show that's going to be in Carolina. Make sure you check that out. February 13th and 14th. More information, you can go look up the Charlotte Coin Club. But is there any interest in the sword? In the sword, right there it is. Between 3.5 and 4 inches long. So it will fit the smallest and the largest hands. And there is a look at the diamond in the end right there. 0.17 carats. Is there any interest? Just let us know in the chat. All right, we'll go on to the. Oh, did you just send one email, Kevin? Just one email? I would assume so, since I only got one. That's all it's showing up. Just wanted to double check. Yep, just got the one. All right. Well, folks, if you're interested in that or interested in anything that Kevin does, you can always email him. Let one of us know. We'll connect you. He is a Native American artisan, makes wonderful stuff. So anything that you see you like, he'll do that. That's understandable, Vincent. I understand why you're behind. It's okay. And up next is going to be our Texas metal detectorist, the mostest. And if I'm not mistaken, he's got a ring that he's going to show Vincent that's marked Sterling.
Yep.
He likes it. Here we go. Take it away, Ray.
All of these are marked Sterling. So this one has the mother of pearl. And then that one, tiny stones in it, also marked Sterling. And then I had a couple of the spoon rings. They're marked Sterling. We had the Stucco ring, student council ring. That's marked Sterling. And then I also have the Boy Scouts. So this one's probably pre-1940s. But it is also marked Sterling. So I'm not sure which one you were thinking about. There's quite a few of them there to choose from. Let's see if he's caught up yet to see them all. How much for all? There's 25, 25, 25, 25. That's 100. How about 175? 175 for all of them. That's $25 each. All right, you got it. All right. So the next thing up I have, I'm going to let this go. 1907 YMCA Directors. It is a sterling spoon. It is a souvenir sterling spoon from 1907. I'm going to ask $90 on it, $90. I found some other YMCA ones, but they were silver plated. This one is actually sterling. Nice old one. And it's a big spoon too. So weight wise, if you want to know the weight, take a look. It's right, ounces. See if I can get it to sit on there correctly. It's kind of awkward. There we go. So it's an ounce, a little over an ounce. 1907. And then the other one I have is Honolulu. This one I would do 75 on.
Honolulu?
Honolulu, roll raggy.
Rich.
So there's two silver sterling spoons, or full-size spoons. They're not the little mini ones as far as mini souvenirs. This is full size. So those are available. I do have a beautiful little necklace here with sterling, a little pendant on it. I do 25 on it. It's all sterling. I have a 18. Let's see if we can read it here. It's from the 1880s, sterling silver. And it is a matchbox. So not a lighter, it's a matchbox. This is how they used to store their matches to keep them dry. It is monogrammed. I would do 100 on it. And this was used by a gentleman in World War I. And this was his match case. Some nice old silver there. Next up, I've got some coinage. Got some Mexico stuff. 1974 un peso. $1. Do $1 on it. It's in nice shape. I have 1,000 pesos from 1988. I do $2 on it. See if it's 1956. $2. This is a 50 centavos. If you like some Mexican stuff. I do have all of these rings too. These are all silver. They're all 925. I do have some pendants. Beautiful little pendant there. I got this little cross pendant. It's got mother of pearl on it. And a bunch of stones on it. If you're interested in any of these, they roughly range, they're about 25 bucks each. So, and there's like over 2 ounces of silver here. If someone would want to just buy the whole lot, so we could work out a price. We do have some of these. So this is zinc pennies. Melted down zinc pennies. So this is a 2-pound bar of zinc from those rotten pennies that I always dig up. And if someone wants it, I'd do it for $20, but the shipping on it will be about $10 too. So $30 would take it home.
That's kind of cool.
So just something different. I've got 3 different bars. This one I just polished up more than the other ones.
I did see a video the other day. Somebody had they did like a ancient coin graphite mold. They were casting zinc pennies into that.
Ah, cool.
I'm like,
Brass.
that's cool.
This is 24.35 ounces. These are some of the first pours I ever did. It's got some doubling on it. It's an error bar. So yeah, that one's just pure brass. So I've got those. Yeah, you can melt them. I mean, the banks won't take them. The coin machines won't take them. And so if you take them to the bank, all they're going to do is throw them in the trash. And that's what they've been instructed to do. And the government won't take them either. They don't want them. We do have a
they're
copper
doing it with all the
bar.
pennies now?
Huh?
They're doing it with all the pennies now?
No, the rotten zincs that I dig up and stuff. They
okay,
don't
the rotted ones.
They used to do the exchange, but they don't do that anymore. This is pure copper. This is a 2-ounce bar. Someone wanted it. I do it for let's say $5. If you're interested in some pure copper. Slide this over. Now for some more fun stuff here. Okay. 1912 Philadelphia, fine 15 for $4. You need a 1912. How many cents? Well, I didn't melt copper pennies to make copper bars. I find copper everywhere when I'm metal detecting, you know, copper wire and everything else, which is pure copper. And then that's what I use. But I don't melt copper pennies. 1913 D, fine 12, $5. So if you're trying to put a book together, this one is a 1918. That one is $1. $15S and fine 12, tough date. That one is 30. $1920 Denver, extra fine 35. The D is a little faint there, but there you go. You can see it now. That one is 15. 20D, extra fine. That one is 15. 21. Beautiful wheat cent here. One is 12. So I grabbed up a bunch of earlies. Another 21 Philly, extra fine 45, also 12. 24 Philly. I've got several of those. I've got 25s, 26s. I mean, if there's a specific date you're looking for, I've got a bunch of early dates until you get to like this 50. Like this is a really nice one, a 54D. But most of your 50s, like that one's a nicer one. It's uncirculated. And a beautiful red 58. And we got some of these, y'all. Okay. So next up, $1957, large date, $35, Flying Eagle. And then we have a 1964 and VG8. That one is 25. Got a little corrosion on it. Soak that thing in some acetone. How about an 1864 L on the ribbon in G4? You know, the pointed bust. And that one is 65. I got this one from Ashes a long time ago, so I know it is authentic. Let's see. Get these flip back the way they're supposed to go. Next up, 1866, 3-cent, fine 12, $25. 3-cent nickel. $1913 Type 1 Buffalo. 1913 Type 1, $16, full horn. It's got a really nice patina on it too. 13 Type 2, also $16. And full horn. I put everybody to sleep. So those are some of those. Let's see, what else do I have? You guys don't want those, they're just proofs. Okay. So nothing interesting for you guys there. Gotta figure out what you guys are looking for or what you guys want. I do have a nugget ring. It's 14K. And it is heavy. And it's, I think, a little over a ½ ounce.
I had a nugget ring one time. I found a ring that had some diamonds in it, and I had some gold teeth from my mom and my dad. I know it sounds gross, but
Yep.
my sister owned a pawn shop, and she took the ring that I found, and my parents, and she did this when I was like 22, 23 years old. They were still living, or daddy had died. anyway, they took that and she made me a nugget ring out of those teeth and the diamond ring that I found. And then some thieving son of a gun stole it. So
I think what melt on 15 and a half grams or 15 grams of 14K came out to like $1,300.
says 14K.
Yeah.
$15.47 grams.
Mm-hmm.
How about $1,381?
There you go.
That's a nice chunk.
Nice big chunky piece of gold.
Folks, make sure that you hit that thumbs up if you hadn't hit it already. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you being here.
That's good too. But it's very 80-ish. 1980s nugget rings. Or 90s. 80s and 90s. Or a bunch of sterling. So, but that's all I got, guys. I just had those coins to show off, and unless you want some Mexico silver, I have some Mexico silver if anybody's interested in that. Let me see here. Just trying to liquidate some stuff and move it on.
I feel that.
Yeah. You have that?
My evening has been dealing with Facebook, where I posted that one box of stuff.
We'll do 80 on it. Pretty nice as straight grade too. Yeah, 35. So I have some Hildagos here. This is the 10 peso. Large coins. This one's a 1952. Brilliant uncirculated. So if you have any interest in those, I have several different dates. I have the 5 peso, 1959, the 1972. I have some regular pesos, 1944, 1934. And then I have some of the 10 percenters. And one is a brilliant uncirculated there, 43. And the 5 peso Hildagos. So if you had any interest on some Mexico silver, let me know. So, but that's all I got for now.
Right on.
What's that? These ones aren't for sale. And these are 90%. And these are a pure ounce. Well, they're an ounce of silver is what these are, but they're 33.9 grams or something like that. I forgot what they come out to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's over an ounce of pure silver in them. More so than even those.
Gotcha. Gene Anderson has silver dimes for $5 each. How many silver dimes do you have total, Gene? See if we can't move those before I come back up. Let's see what we can do for you. How many you got? And while we wait for that, I'll just take my little second turn here, just to be a short turn, and we'll go back to Southern and hit the email again for Kevin, and then back to Ray, and then we'll call it a night, folks. Let's see here. A little bit different stuff here. This is straight out of a typeset book. She's got about 20 dimes, folks. 20 silver dimes. If anyone's interested, it'd be $5 plus her shipping. So, Mercs and Rosies. There you go. Under melt. Here's a 1876 seeded $50. This one is 60. And if you hear a little something in the background, I'm watching show I like to watch on the old whatnot, watching T-Wood Holy Land coins while I see my Bible coins from, just in case something pops up. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down a bit more. Here's 1837 large cent. It's 55. There we go. Here's an 1809 half cent. 1809 half cent. Nice little rotated die a little bit, not much. That one's 95. Just turned in the holder. Here's 18 and 53 with arrows. Seated quarter. 38. Here's 1834 cat bust half. A little damage right there. So it's marked as an AG3. That's $50. Here's a 3-cent silver, 75% silver. Trime, 1852. That's 47. And for those that don't know, if you ever see an O mint mark right there in between the top and the bottom of that fancy C, there's only one year that had a mint mark. It's 1851. So if you can't read the date, but you have a mint mark right there, it's 1851. There's an 1865 3-cent nickel. Nice little condition here. This one, 22. Here's a seated half dime, 1853 with arrows. It's 35. Here's a cat bust dime, 1835 cat bust dime. It's 85. This is a really expensive coin here, 1908 Indian head cent. See Liberty right there in the headdress. $2. 1853 O with arrows. This has a scratches right there. You can see the scratches. Full Liberty. Without the scratches, it's 70. We'll mark it down to 50. 1853 O. Here's 1853. That one's 20. And here's an 1890. 1890. That is also 20. Here's 1867 shield nickel. No rays. 31.
We have a ray on panel though.
Yes, we do have a ray on the panel. Yes, we do. And here's an 1858 Flying Eagle. That's 90. It's a nice coin there. I redid my typeset boxes today. So this is all half dimes and dimes is what's in here. So start with half dimes. And it's Barber's, Mercs, half dimes are all seated in a few cat busts and a lot of seated Liberty dimes. So if there's a particular year you're looking for, let me know. And look for it and see if there's one out there that tickles your fancy and suits your need. And here's a nice 1900S. Pretty 1904. $15. And that's one of the things. If I need to get closer, let me know, folks. When we can get up here, we can see stuff a little closer. Full Liberty right there. You can see it. All the facial features. All the denticles are there.
Liberty Bibberty.
Liberty, Liberty. That's right. Good. Thank you. Not much interest there, so I think we'll run over to Southern, see if Southern can crank up any business for us.
See if I can move a little more merch. See what we can do. Shipping still $6. So unless I tell you otherwise. I'm gonna try to run through some other stuff. We'll see what happens. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, yada yada yada. Y'all heard the spiel before. Got a 2014 NGC Britannia. This is just a BU. This one was distributed by Paradise Mint. Unfortunately, they had stuck a sticker right there, and I just tried to peel it off. And it, as you can tell, could not go well. Did not go well. Just really nice Britannia, and I got stuff getting in the camera. Just nice BU Britannia. 110 on that. Got a 2008 Olympics snowboarding Canada, $25. This is, I think, somewhere around an ounce of silver in this. That's $75. That's definitely under melt. Got a couple of these. This is some Olympic French commemoratives. These are 100 francs, 1990, and they are silver. This one is, which one is this? This is the freestyle skiing. These are 90%. I got that one, and then I've got this one is speed skating. So a couple 100 francs. They are slabbed. Got those. Those I think are somewhere close-ish to a Morgan. I think. Let's see. Know how popular Japanese stuff is in here. Got a 1964 Japanese 1,000 yen Olympic commemorative, $65 on that. That one is sterling. If I want a gold coin at $4.90, this is a 10th ounce. 10th ounce maple at $4.90. Sold Vincent that one nugget. So if y'all want tiny gold, I ain't got much. Let's see. Got a couple of South Korea 10,000 wons. These are sterling. And fortunately, like most of the stuff I currently have that's new, bought recently, and so silver's nuts. 120 on that one. And unfortunately, can't go a whole lot lower. 120 on that one as well. Let's see. What else we got? I think I showed this off once yesterday. I think this one's pretty cool. It's a 1944 Germany calendar medal. So it's got all the dates and months and stuff. See if I can get a good image of it, because it's on like aluminum and it's not the most strongest struck. And it almost looks like, because there's almost like a pin in the middle, there's probably some sort of like spinner that went on this at some point. So you can move the days and things. And just thought it was cool. $40 on that one. Let's see. What else we got? What y'all looking for? You gotta let me know what you want and I can sell it to you. Got a 1981 Papua New Guinea 5 Kenna. That is 50% silver, $45 on that one. Got a Seychelles 10 rupees from 1974, $75. I got a couple different these from Mauritius. Probably not saying that right. This one's 50 rupees. I got a 25 rupee somewhere. $100 on that one. These are fairly low mintage. Plus the eagle on there is pretty cool. Got some Canadian silver. This one's a 2010 Canada dollar. This is for the Royal Navy Centennial. $85 on that one. Sterling. Let's see what else we got. Do have some US dollars I can run through real quick. I got a 1995 silver dollar, $75 on that one. I think this is one of the war commemoratives, I believe. I don't remember which one it is. Got that. I've got a 2000 it's just 2000 Leif Erikson dollar at 65. Got a 2015 US Marshals. This is definitely a favorite of mine at the moment. $60 on the Marshalls. That's something different. And also got a Iceland 10,000 or 1,000 kroner to go with the Leif Erikson dollar. That's 80. So we got some $1 commemoratives. Got some next to those. I think this is somewhere probably around an ounce. This is sterling, 1965 Gardiner's Island. This is some sort of like trial strike they did in sterling. $70 on that one. Let's see. Here's another Olympic. This one's 1980 Cyprus, 500 mils. 7,500 minted, $75. Not a country you see too many of. Let's see. Anybody got anything that they're wanting, looking for? What you got? You gotta let me know, folks. I can find it a lot easier. Got a 1972 Panama 5 Balboa. That's 90%, $80 on that. I think this is their FAO issue. Let's see. As I drop things. 1971. Yep. Finland, 10 marca, $45 on that the flip. That. Let's see. Showed the Japanese off earlier. Anybody want Venezuela 10 bolivars? $65 shipped on that one. 1973. What have you got? That may be it for me. Unless anybody's
Texas casino coin, how much?
Vincent got that one. Vincent got that one already. I've got a couple of these little Swiss shooting festival medals. This one's brass, bronze, stuff like that. $45 on that one. It's got William Tell on it. This one's a white metal. 1876. Hearts and arms. And they both have like a little pendant metal thing on it. $40 on that. If Vincent's still in here, I just thought about this because he asked me about some Swiss stuff a while back. This is the first time I've actually had him in chat for a while. I got 1850 20 Roppen. It's 15% silver. Basically not, but it is. That's $20 on the 1850. And then this one's also 1850. This is a 10 Roppen, and it's 10% silver. And that's $15. So for that, I think that's all I got. Unless anybody's got something they're looking for or want to see again.
Also, Gene Anderson has in the chat 25 silver dimes for $125 shipped. 25 silver dimes for $125 shipped. If there's any interest, it's a really good deal. Jean always gives great deals when she's in the chat, for sure. Any other interest, anything from Southern? Anybody interested in anything? Let us know.
Let us know. I'll be in chat for a little bit, but that's it for me for tonight.
All right. Thank you very kindly, sir. Glad you came up.
Sure.
As always, pleasure having you in the chat.
Yes, sir. I'll see you at Knoxville on Saturday.
Yeah. I'll. My plan is to be down there Saturday, so.
They open at 9, so I'm going to be there about 9 o'clock.
All right. You walking through or sitting up?
I'm just walking through. This is the 2-day show.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I don't fool with the 2-day show. It's just I don't want to have to try to get a hotel room and stuff up there. So
right, gotcha.
Too much work.
Yeah, I'll be walking through. Mark from Market Down. He may come down with me, so we'll just see who all comes down. So that'd be good. So
yeah, all right. I'll see you on Saturday.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to go back over to the email one more time, folks. I got that email from. When I open it up, there it is. The email from Kevin. This is a 3/9 fine silver diamond sword. It's 10.79 grams with a 0.17 carat diamond that's been tested. The starting bid is $70 plus $6 shipping. There you can see the handle. And there's the blade. There's that diamond in the end right there, 0.17 carats. And right there it is being weighed, 10.79 with the diamond in the end of the handle. It's about 3.5 to 4 inches long. Looking for a starting bid of $70. No games over here, Metallic. Sorry about that. No games here. And John Wolf, I'll add you to the stage. Welcome in. We'll let you come up as soon as I get done with the emails. But no games here. I need to set up some games. One of these days, Metallic, I'll do that. I'll have something for you to do while you're hanging out. Any interest in the diamond sword? Looks like there's no interest, Kevin. But that's okay. So up next, folks, is John Wolf prospecting. Let's go with John Wolf. All right, John.
Yeah, I've only
Take it away.
I've only got one item here. It's a medieval legends of Tristan and Isidore. It's a medieval love affair. 12th century Cornwall. The knight Tristan was sent to Ireland to pick up Isidore as the bride for the king of Cornwall, which happened to be his uncle. And on the way back, they fell in love. And being as it's right at Valentine's, I figured I'd bring it up here. It's 1 ounce, 3.9 fine, as it states on the back side. Very, very nice design on both sides. But I was looking at them, and they're going right now. I don't know whether it's because of the price of silver or the thing about it getting close to Valentine's Day or whatever, but they're running about $90. How about we start at 75 and see if anybody's interested?
Here you go, folks. $79. Any interest? $79.
And we'll include the shipping on it. How about that?
75, including shipping, 1 troy ounce of 3/9 fine silver under melt at this current time in the world. That's a deal, folks. Is there any interest? Surely somebody is interested. You're welcome, Kevin. We tried, didn't we? We tried.
And like I say, it's the medieval love story. And what I probably turned it upside down. There we go.
Pete Clark's in at 75. Thank you, Pete. Did we hear 76? Pete's at 75. Did we hear 76?
Like I say,
Any interest?
it's Valentine's Day, so we got to pass on the deal,
Heck yeah. Valentine's Day is, as I said earlier, it's a great holiday. Should be a national holiday in the whole wide world just because it's my birthday, because that's just the way I am. So
yeah.
But it is a great time. It's a great silver round. Thank you, Pete, for your bid. Is there any other interest at 76? Any other interest at $76? Any interest, folks? Any interest? If not, we're going to. Well, you don't have to mingle just because it's Schmalentine's Day. But here we're going once with Pete Clark at 75. And we're going to be going twice with Pete Clark at 75. And we have a fair warning. Only one bid So there will be no countdown. Fair warning. Looking for 76. And we're going to call it sold to Pete Clark for
Good thing I didn't
75.
go buck and go.
What's that?
I say it's a good thing I didn't go buck and go.
Oh, no. We'd have got you the melt for buck and go for sure. Shoo-wee. Thank you.
All right, let me go ahead and I don't even know if I'm blue, but I'll see if I put my email in there.
You'll be blue here in just a second. If just chat and email, and I'll make sure you're blue. Just say something, and I'll fix you.
Okay, I'll just get started up.
Oh, you're
Mine is
blue. You're good. Yeah, you can put it in there. You're blue. So John's going to put his information in there. Pete Clark, you can reach out, get it paid, and send him an email. I claim email, so you can get it sent to you. Can't go wrong.
All right, there's my email. Like I say, I've got PayPal, I've got Venmo, Chime. You know, a couple different ways. I even got the old Walmart Pay, what they call One Pay. But okay, he said PayPal. That works. Thank you, Pete. Just send me an email so I know where to send it off in the mail, and we'll get it out to you. I thank everybody, and I thank you, Ashes.
Yes, sir. I'm glad you moved some. That's awesome. Congratulations. You're always welcome.
Like I say, I just came up. I've got a couple other things, but I just came up wanting to move the one thing for Valentine's Day, and I figured if I move it tonight, it gets there in time.
Heck yeah, that's right. So
all right. Like I say, I appreciate it, and y'all have yourself a fine one.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks again for coming up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. Well, it looks like we have come to the end of our show. Again, thanks everybody for being here today.
I didn't mean
What's that?
to run him off.
Ray dropped out. He does that on occasion. He's like he plays hide and seek with us a lot. So.
Oh, okay.
He'll come back. He's somewhere. But folks, thanks for coming out today and spending some time with us. We really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you hadn't already done so. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you check out all of our other friends and partners here on the YouTube. Check out Big T every other Monday. He may be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't think they are. But every other Monday, check out Big T tomorrow at 7 p.m. Wednesday, Silver Keys at her channel at 7 p.m. That's right. Just in time, Pete Clark, for a deal. That's right. Wednesday at Silver Keys house. And then Saturday, we are at Big Flip. Big Flip should be streaming. We hope he's going to be streaming. He may be moving to a different platform. We'll see what's going to happen with that. But we will go and support him, whatever we have to do, because that's what happens. And then we've got Morgan Silver Treasures. Okay, Felty. Morgan Silver Treasure at 8 p.m. on Saturday. Also on Friday evenings, Felty is going to start on Friday evenings. And so make sure you check out Felty. And then Saturdays, we're back again for Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're back for the trade day. And then Sundays back at Mama T's and back here again on Sunday evenings. So check out all those channels for all your silver, gold, copper, currency, buy, sell, and trade needs. Also, if anybody's interested, don't forget, Gene Anderson had 25 silver dimes for $125 shipped. That's a really good deal. You might as well say it's $120 when you take the $5 out. But again, thanks for being here. And until next time, do something nice for somebody. Make sure you wash your hands, and we'll see you on the next stream. Good night, everybody.